Actually, I was very skeptical rather than opposed. The first person who introduced me to the possibility that cannabis was medicinal was my father, who was a pharmacist. And we were talking about prohibition, and he mentioned to me that when he was a freshman in pharmacy school at the University of Minnesota in 1928, that one of their assignments was to make tincture of cannabis. And he said, of course, we had to be very careful because the alcohol was illegal. And I've got his, way back there, that brown book up there is his 1927 Remington's Textbook of Pharmacy. And on page 999 and 1000, it tells you how to make tincture of cannabis. And it also says that it was useful for relief of pain and as a tranquilizer. In the process of marginalizing quackery, we also tended to marginalize homeopaths, naturopaths, and osteopaths, all of whom placed greater importance on herbal medicine than allopathic doctors, the doctors we today call MDs. There still was an interest in plant-based medicine, but there was a problem in that it wasn't standardized. However, as late as 1937, the AMA testified against the Marijuana Tax Act. First off, they said, we don't have any idea why you're not calling this cannabis. Obviously, we need to explore that. Why was it called marijuana when that's not what it was called at that time? And secondly, he said, yes, this is decreasingly being prescribed by physicians because of lack of standardization. However, even then, in 1937, there were about 100,000 prescriptions written by doctors in the United States for cannabis-containing medicines, and there were 28 patent medicines, over-the-counter medicines, that contained cannabis that were available in most every drugstore in the land. And cannabis continued to remain in the United States pharmacopoeia until 1941. Interestingly, in 1942, the longtime editor of the Journal of the American Medical Association, and really a doctor that was considered the face of the AMA at the time, Morris Fishbein, said that he thought that cannabis was the best treatment for migraine headaches. And that merely repeated what Dr. William Osler, Sir William Osler, who is considered the father of modern medicine and wrote the first textbook of internal medicine in the late 1890s, in all three editions of that textbook said that cannabis was the most effective treatment for treating migraine headaches. Oh, I mean, this stuff has been around for a very long time.